God, I forgot about the lighting in here. Bro, this time, bro, this sucks. More like daylight suck time. Uh, Wait, I got one person up in here. Oh God, I hope it's not a hater. It's the last thing I need right now. Man, Tim 44 was just wondering if you were online, and here you are. Well, thank you. Yes, here I am. Really appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, I honestly have no clue why I'm doing this. If I'm being real with you, I haven't done it in a while, so I'm just like, why not? Give me a sec. Not a hater. Got it. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. This is the lady who works at the hospital, right? Well, also thanks again for just popping up, showing some love. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let me go ahead and turn this light on because it's. Let me go ahead and turn this light on real quick because it's gonna get dark. It gets dark fast here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're the one who works at the hospital, and you got like the 1,000,000-hour shifts. I remember you bringing that up before. How you been? How you been? I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to your channel. That way, I kind of know who you are. Because should you ever do decide to like make a content, I want to be able to like see it when it happens. I got two people up in here, so I got Miss Tim and I'm guessing the other like at some point I'm gonna get a hater that's gonna pop up in here and just give me grief. It's stressful. How am I? I'm good. I'm good. I'm existing. I am riding the waves of life as I used to. I used to that used to be my answer to the question from way back in the day. Um, cool water swish. Am I'm fine. Thank you. This dude is like, "Are you all right?" Oh, okay. That's like the second time somebody's asked me if I'm good. Appreciate the concern, but yes, I'm fine. Wait a minute. Cool water swish 227. Oh god, is this RC? Is this another RC account? I swear, dude, every single time you pop up in here, you got a new name. Thank you for subscribing. I might make some videos one day. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, you got something worth making content for. You work in healthcare. Pretty sure you got some stories to tell. Like obviously some stories that involve obviously some stories that involve you and maybe I don't know some craziness you encounter at your job or something. I don't know. YouTube, when I was like when in the old days of doing YouTube, I remember it used to just be a place where people went to where they could just talk in front of the camera about how their day went. I'm always searching for a name that fits. Yeah, I get it. I guess you could call yourself a nominal fluid. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like back when I was starting on YouTube, YouTube was like a place where people went to where they just looked in front of the camera and just said how their day went, and that would kind of like be what it was. Like it used to just be nothing but video blogs. That's what got me connected to YouTube when I start when I started. It was just video blogs and like video game streaming. So it wasn't like like it wasn't like the stuff that we got nowadays. It's like a lot more of just normal people talking about how their day went. And that was something that I could sort of like relate to because hey, that's a normal guy who went through a day. I'm a normal guy. I'm a normal guy who went through a day. I could watch this person's stuff. And sometimes it would be like people who don't even have that many subscribers or nothing. Like nowadays, people don't do that no more. I always find that kind of weird that like, like YouTube has now become more people who watch content and people who make content, and the people who make the content, they don't make like normal people content. They just it's just like it's either like edgelord crap or reaction stuff or commentary. It's just always like it's just expansion of commentary, and it's like it's fine. I don't mind expansion of commentary. It's just that I just wish I could like see more normal people just being normal online because that's what got me in. That's what got me in entertaining in the first place. It was just normal people just sitting down, maybe talking about their day or talking about something that they like. You know, every so often that was what it was. How's that wild job of yours going? It's still there. I mean, I still got it. It's just not. I mean, it's not great. I mean, it's not a perfect job, but it's easier for me to put up with. You know, like they real like I actually had to call. I actually had to take the day off yesterday because I had to do jury duty, and apparently when I did that, they just really needed somebody, and yeah, hold on. But yeah, like I said, but yeah, like I said, in the old days of YouTube, though, it used to be when in the old days of YouTube, it literally used to just be people just sitting in front of the camera, just talking about their day. I have a significance behind this name, so it might be keepable for me. Okay, yeah. I mean, hey, if you like water, that's dope. You know, who doesn't like a nice, cool glass of water? Also, I'm assuming that I'm assuming that you like, basketball. So swish, that makes sense. But yeah, man, hey, I get it. No problem. Also, shout out to the three people that are still in here after three people just left. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, how y'all doing out there? Everything good? Everything okay? Shout out, show of hands of who's checking me out right now because I always ask for that and I never get it. But like, I just want to know who's up in the chat so I can kind of. Uh, RC is here. I'm aware. I'm aware. So it's RC, Tama, and that's it. Well, like one lurker. So I'm assuming that the lurker is the hater because I always get a hater. I always get a hater. It's like it never fails. It's like it never fails. I always get at least one hater. Like one hater who just pops up just to be like, just to like tell me that they think I suck because of something else that I did, you know. Or they just lurking. It's just like sort of farm for some hater bait or something like that. You know. Dang, that's wild. Shoot, I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, give me 1 second. While I am here, y'all already know. Like if it isn't a YouTube live until I do my lesson. So I'm expecting like that four to turn to a zero as soon as I dual screen this thing. But let me go ahead. I gotta do my lesson, y'all. All right, so we learn J's up in here, dog. Being the reckoning, what is up, man? Visiting someone at the hospital, and I'm wondering I could work here at this hospital. Well, I don't know if Miss Timma is still up in here, but she could probably tell you a little bit about working at the hospital. I love how I predicted this. By the way, as soon as I said I'm gonna like change up, I said to myself as soon as I like put my lesson up, people gonna just leave. I knew it. Oh well, we'll go ahead and get this thing going. Trying to learn me some Japanese up in here. Okay, so I'm gonna be a little. I'm not gonna be able to see the chat while I'm doing this. So, I apologize if y'all say something I didn't see it. I apologize to the one person that's up in here. Like, bro, every single time I do a stream, every single time I share my screen, man, people just leave. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see. Mashito.
Motto.
Moto. All right, because that means that doubles a letter. Moto blank. What is that? Yomimasu.
話しましょ
Hanashimasho. Okay, this is a language. So this is gonna be Kangoku. Okay. Kangokugo. No, Kankokugo. All right. So it's basically saying speak more of a certain language. There we go.
週末はピアノの練習があります。ピアノを9時間弾きます。
Piano Kujikan. Hold on.
週末はピアノの練習があります。ピアノを9時間弾きます。
Okay, Piano Kujikan Hanashimasu. Oh god. Kujikan, that's like 9 hours. Oh boy, I hope I'm right. Heck yes, let's go. I do not understand the hatred for this app. Okay, let's see. All right, so this is Mainichi Mainichi Sukushi Kansen. No, Chikanshin. Dang it.
う。漢字。
Kanji. What's this?
少し。
Sakoshi. Dang it. I knew that. Okay. All right. So it's Mainichi Sukoshi Kanji. Is it study? It's study. I forgot the word study.
読みます。
I hope this is right because Yomimasu means to read and she's got a book. Let's go.
週末何時間テニスをしますか？週末
Hold on.
週末何時間テニスをしますか？何時間テニスをしますか？
God, I hope I got this right.
週末何時間テニスをしますか？
All right, so that means that on the weekend, what time are you playing tennis on the weekend? Let's go. How many hours? I actually feel smarter doing this. I won't lie to y'all. All right, I'm almost done. At least I think I am. All right, so let me see. Tomodachi to blank.
Oh.
Tomodachi to blank o hanashimasu.
話します。
Let's go. Okay, so they're speaking
日本語
Japanese. Bing.
毎日2時間半勉強します。毎日2時間半勉強します。2時間半勉強
Hold on.
毎日2時間半勉強します。します。
I'm gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what this means, but I'm gonna take a guess. Today at 2:30. I forgot what Benkyo stands for, so I'm just gonna guess. Benkyo means I'm not even gonna do that. Okay, so today at 2:30, they're doing something because I forgot what Benkyo stood for. I study. Oh, Benkyo is study. I study for 2.5 hours every day. Benkyo is study. Okay, now I know. All right. Hold on, wait. What is this? I know that's Ru. Something Rune Su Re. Hold on. Oh, France Riori. No, Riori. Yeah, I think that's Riori. Riori something. Dang it.
フランス
Dang it. France Riori. No, France. Dang it, bro.
料理
See, I knew that was Riori. Okay, so basically French cooking, no blog. Okay, so that is blog.
ブログ
Let's go. Yeah, Franco Riori blogu kakimasu. That's basically like they writing a blog for French food.
次のパフォーマンスが楽しみです。
Okay. Next performance. Crap, I forgot what Sugata means.
が楽しみです。
I'm looking forward to the next performance. I need to hear that statement again. Though.
次のパフォーマンスが楽しみです。
Okay, so now I know that means I'm looking forward to the next performance.
明日のレッスンは5時頃始まります。の、レッスンは、明日のレッスンは5時頃始まります。5時頃始まります。
Okay, so that means that, what is that? Today's lesson is going to be around 5 o'clock. Heck yeah. Oh my God, dude.
毎週10時間ぐらい踊ります。
Maishu jikan gurai odorimasu. Let's see. God, hold on. What is that? 10 o'clock.
踊ります。
Okay, I dance for 10 hours every week. I hope. Okay, I hope I got that right. I don't think I got that right. I dance for about 10 hours every week. Sweet. Post.
記
Kiji.
事、
今日4時にテニスの練習があります。
Let's see. I Kyo Yoji ni Tennisu. Okay, so I play tennis. What is it? Oh, I have tennis practice. No, Tennisu no Renshu. What the hell is Renshu?
練習
Yeah, there's practice. I have tennis practice. I have at what is that? 4 a.m. today. Crap, I don't think I got that right. No, at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock today. There we go. Tonight I'm going to study hiragana. Okay, so sorry if I can't read the chat right now. I just got to finish this lesson. I'm almost done. What is this? Tonight, Konya.
今夜、
I'm studying here.
ひらがなを、
Hiragana o. No, wait, hold on.
ひらがなを、勉強、
Oh, right.
ひらがなを、
Konya. Wait, there's a way to do this. Hiragana
Konya.
o is like, that's throwing me off a little bit. Tonight, I'm going to study hiragana.
今夜、
God, I'm going to get this one wrong.
ひらがなを、勉強、
Yeah, I'm going to get this one wrong. This is one I'm getting wrong. Oh, Konya wa.
は、
Konya wa hiragana o benkyo. Wait, this. Yeah, I'm going to get this one wrong. Konya wa hiragana o benkyo
し
shimasu.
ます。
Yeah, I'm going to get this one wrong. What? Oh, God. Okay, that was holy crap. Okay. I have a ballet lesson today. Okay.
バレエのレッスンが
Uh,
あります。今日、
Kyo Bade no Ressen ga arimasu. Okay, this one I'm going to get wrong. Are you serious? I'm actually, God dog. Okay, like, well, maybe I'm not as dumb as I think I am. What kind of videos do you make? Let's see. All right. Crap. Let's see.
どんな動画
Oh,
作りますか
God, I hope I got this right. Man, I hope I got this right. I have been like rolling the dice on a lot of these lately. Dona Doga O Security Maska. Boy, I hope I got this right. Heck yeah. Perfect. All right. That was a nail biter for me. Hold on. Uncle Weeb, how we doing today, son? Just shovel snow for an hour. My back feels like I've been stabbed up. Is this Japanese? I take Weeb as an insult, so you better. I take Weeb as an insult, so I'm pretty sure you got like. But with a name like that, yeah, you got smoke. But yeah, it was Japanese though. Okay, I only got one person up in the chat, which means I have nobody in the chat. I might actually, depending on if somebody doesn't respond in the next few minutes, I'm just gonna end it right here. We'll just call it a day. All right, that's fine. Only got one person up in here, and that one person ain't saying anything. That's cool. Like, one thing I noticed is that like people don't like it when I share the screen, and like people really don't like it when I share the screen. And people really don't like it when I ask, "Hey, who's still in the chat?" That's cold-blooded, brother. But okay. Dang it, man. Really don't, dude. Really? Oh, what do you mean, really, dude? Like, I get this all the time. Like, people will like, one thing that people don't like it when I do is that they don't like me asking for who's in the chat, and they don't like me sharing my screen. It's like, I don't understand what it is about these folks, man. I swear. But also, I got like a lot of haters, bro. Like, I really do. They really just like pop up just to tell me how much they think I suck. I'm genuinely surprised that they haven't yet. But you know, I'm feeling good about it though. It's like, hey, at least like, you know, I'm glad that they didn't. Shut up. You shut up. I'm just saying, dude. It's like going. I kind of, you know, like I don't trust my lurkers, dog. I don't trust my lurkers. I don't trust lurkers because lurkers are like just popping. Lurkers are just harvesting, man. They're just waiting for something. They're just waiting for something. I'm not paranoid either. It's like it sounds like I'm paranoid. I'm not paranoid. I'm just careful, super careful. True. Also, you, Bane the Reckoning, if a little birdie told me that you got a PS5 and a very magnetic personality and some really fun games to play. So the way I see it, magnetic personality, streaming console, magnetic personality, streaming console, and an account on YouTube. Combine all of that together. You see what I'm saying? Come on, BTR. Come on. Think about it real quick. You have a device, you have a console that you can use to stream video games on. You have some very fun video games to play, and you yourself have a ridiculously very magnetic personality. The way I see it, combine all three of those things together, and that is content. Just throwing that out there. Also, I really do hope that people aren't just like using their phones to watch me because, oh my God, dude. Because it's like that will explain why it takes so long for people to like actually like respond to stuff in the chat. As Rummy says, man, nobody ever types anything on their thumbs. No, Rummy was Samuel L. Jackson. Jen was no wait. Which one was okay? Rummy was the one with the red hair, right? No. It might have to happen at this point. I'm just saying that's what I would do. If I had a PS5, that's what I would be doing right now. But I ain't got no PS5. Okay. But like I said though, I'm trying to think, hold up, which one was Rummy? It was Ed. Okay, Ed and Rummy. It was the one talking about like, I'm gonna text that girl a smiley face. They love smiley faces. That was Ed. Because Rummy was the other one. He was the blonde one. He was the one with the blonde. He was the one with the blonde braids, and he was voiced by Samuel L. Jackson. I'm really, dang man, I haven't watched the Boondocks in forever. I hope I got this right, man. Like that's really kind of messing with me a little bit. But I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. That Japanese lesson really made me feel pretty good, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna get all them things wrong, and I'm picking up on it. Like my whole thing is, I'm at this point right now where I feel like if I were to wake up in Japan, you'll find that a lot of people use YouTube on their phones. I know, I figured that out. I figured that now because a lot of people, I don't know. Like like I said, I don't use my phone to I don't like using my phone to go live because like the connection will like leave and come back, and I don't want to lag up. And I also like to have my hands free, as you can obviously tell. I don't want to be like this the whole time. You know what I mean? But or to have that selfie stick. I don't know if people still use a selfie stick. I'm so old, bro. Like I'm at that age right now where trends don't last long. Like I remember the selfie stick disappeared as quickly as it showed up. Season 4 was weak. Well, nah, I don't think it was. I think that what happens is that like everybody kind of wants things to kind of stick to current material, and the problem is that like when you try to stick to current material, when you try to like do something that's been going on for so long and you try to make it like relevant to current stuff, people are so used to hearing about the current stuff from every other thing that it's like, how is this thing going to tell the same joke? Like people do get tired of hearing the same joke. At least that's what I think it is. Like that's the reason why I think like, a lot of people are saying, there's a whole thing about South Park sucks now because now it's talking about politics, but it's like politics is such a joke nowadays. Everybody's making jokes about politics. So, but it's like, honestly, but also season 4, I mean, like you really shouldn't do, I mean, it's really kind of hard to do Boondocks now, especially with Charlie Murphy being dead, John Witherspoon being dead. I mean, John Witherspoon was such an important part of the story because like how you gonna have Granddad without Granddad? John Witherspoon was a treasure, man. We did not deserve as much as we had from that man. That man was a great actor. He was a great voice actor. He was hilarious. He was a great stand-up comedian. His son, I think I follow his son on Threads. But his son has like a YouTube and he does like stand-up comedy now. But yeah, John Witherspoon was a really talented man, and it's really easy to forget exactly how talented he is because he's been dead for so long now. But like I said, I'm old enough to remember when he was Pops. Man, what a talented actor! He said this one joke one time about how he's like they should have like an alternative Olympics where everybody's on steroids. Have everybody be on steroids. I want to see somebody hit a home run and the ball goes into the stratosphere. I want to see NFL where everybody's like on steroids. I want to see somebody's head go clean off their shoulders. That's crazy, man. Let them all be on steroids. Honestly, the sad part is that like if you were to do something like that, it would kind of balance it out. It's like if you have a competition where everybody's enhanced in some fashion, it kind of like at that point it kind of does boil down to skill. It's like who wins if everybody is cheating? You know what I'm saying? Like think about that for a second. Like who wins a competition if everybody is cheating? It's a lot like that episode of Naruto when everybody had to like do a really hard test and everybody had to like not cheat, but they was like using their ninja ways to cheat. So it's like at that point, it's like the question is who's the best cheater? has it ever happened before? Has it ever been a situation? Has there ever been a situation where it was like a game show, but like everybody is like having to cheat and everybody kind of has to sort of like con and trick and scam each other? And like has it? I don't watch a lot of game shows. I think the only one I've seen so far is Traders. But even then, like Traders, that I ain't gonna lie, the second season of that was not great to me. But the first season, that broke my heart, man. The first season finale, that hurt a lot. But yeah, like I said, it's like bringing that up. But yeah, like you can't bring that, you can't do that without you can't have what's the word I'm looking for? You can't have the Boondocks without like Granddad, Trying to think of like Celebrity Deathmatch. I didn't know Celebrity Deathmatch was still going on. Did you know about that? Like, I don't know if it's still going on, but I know that they did recent stuff. I know that they did like recent stuff, like just a few years ago. But Celebrity Death, let me check, because my dumb behind, I still got Paramount. I am not proud of it. Let's get it on. That part also kind of confuses me a little bit because how are you going to have Celebrity Deathmatch but no Mills Lane? Because Mills Lane is dead. So okay, never mind. The last season was in 2006. Looks like. I don't know. I had to step away for a phone call. Totally understandable. I'm not gonna get on your case about leaving. I'm not upset that people actually leave. I mean, you're a busy person. You got a life. No big deal. But like, read Absolute Batman. I am so sick of you telling me to read Absolute Batman. You know what? To shut you up, I'm going to do it. I'm going to read Absolute Batman. Now, here's the thing. Since it's DC Comics, I don't know if I can actually since it's DC Comics, I don't know if I could actually do a screen share of it, but I am going to read Absolute Batman right now just because you keep saying it. Bro, if it's Edgelord Batman, I'm going to be mad, bro. I need you to understand real quick. If you are, I don't know where the chat is. I don't know where the chat is on here. I think it's either down there or over here. But if I read Absolute Batman and it's just Edgelord Batman, I'm going to be really mad. Because I know that at some point he smokes out a whole bunch of right wingers, but come on, man. Read Absolute Batman. Read Absolute Batman. Read Absolute Batman. God dang it. Okay. For those who don't know, Bane of Reckoning is my brother. Yeah, there's no problem, Miss Tamara. Hey, I like I said, I get it. But yeah, Bane of Reckoning is my brother. So it's anybody who wants anything to blackmail me on, feel free to ask him. Ninjara, something. Better not be, man. This better not be Edgelord Batman, bro. It's oh yeah, he's so edgy. He's mean and he beats up homeless people. And he's angry because he's angry and he beats up people who absolutely don't deserve it because he's so edgy. Ugh. You know how writers love to write. Yes, we know each other. I don't snitch. I appreciate that. Like, I know you don't, but I'm just saying, like, you know. Bats are crazy. Holy crap, Alfred with hair? Don't do that to me. Alfred with hair, bro. Okay, I'm already like okay, so I'm a little okay, so I am a little okay, so I'm a little invested because I'm seeing Alfred with facial hair, although I don't like the gray mustache with black beard combo. I don't know what that is. Homeboy looking kind of evil right now. This is such a Manny, I'm sure you could share your screen. No, not for DC, dude. I don't want to. I don't want to risk it. They announced a sequel to Ronin Warriors. Don't give me hope, man. Don't give me hope. Please don't give me hope. I love Ronin Warriors. Please don't give me hope. Please do not give me hope. Let me believe that Ronin Warriors is done, over, and just it has finished. I do not want to believe that they announced a sequel to Ronin Warriors. Oh my god, I've been hyped, man. I'm like, don't get me hyped, bro. Don't get me hyped. Do not get me hope. And also, like I said, it's DC Comics, man. Like, I don't know if DC is copyrighted or not. So, like, I don't want to risk that. Like I said, I can do it with Valiant. Like, I'm not saying that Valiant isn't copyrighted, but it's like that's on the library app. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't know what I can and can't stream, and I'm still kind of nervous about it. Cause like one time I actually tried to like I think I tried to do share somebody's video on here one time, and it muted my video, and another one it just black screened it. So, you know, I don't know what I can and can't do, so I'm not trying to risk it because I know DC is Warner Brothers, man. Warner Brothers is basically Disney without Warner Brothers is whole channels covered DC. Whole channels covered DC. That's not me, bro. I'm like whole channels also got like millions of subscribers. I'm a small creator, man. These people will probably be like, who is this schmuck? Who's this loser? Absolutely not. Shoot. Trying to confuse me with Comic Storian or something, dog. I'm not these big time creators, man. They'll be like, oh, this dude's too tall. This dude's way too small time to be like doing this stuff, man. Crack down. Man, seeing Alfred drink tea just makes me miss how much I used to drink tea. Like way back, like a few years ago. I used to be really hocked up on like tea and stuff like that. I wonder if Julia Pennyworth is like still around in the other universe, because this is the absolute universe, right? Like this is absolute universe is really different from the other one. All right. Show of hands who's still up in the chat right now, because I'm confused and would like to know who you all are. Also, let me know how y'all Darkseid is God of the absolute universe. Well, I know why you love it so much. Ooh, evil wins. Yeah, whatever. Evil finally wins, as it always does, because evil always wins. Wouldn't be a comic book universe without the bad guy winning for like 80% of the story. Okay. Penguin's signing in, connection secure. T is as good as you remember. Darkseid is, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the reason why, like that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't want to read at the absolute universe in the first place, because once again, evil prevails as it always does. It's like what else is there? It's like he won. What now? It's like I get it. I'm like it's like I get it. I have a problem with it, but I've learned to accept it, because like every single edgelord is a writer now. Scott Snyder and edgelord in the same sentence. Is he an edgelord? Because you just basically told me that like he won, bro. You basically told me that like Darkseid won. I mean, hold on. Is he not an edgelord? Also, random fun fact. Oh, well, not really a fun fact, but just random thing I did not know. I did not know that Shirley Temple died and he's not an edgelord. Okay. All right, but this is the Snyderverse, right? Where like, you know, Darkseid won. Also, fun fact, I didn't know Shirley Temple died in 2014. So when like Shirley Temple, like I was alive when Shirley Temple died, and I just did not know that. Like I remember, like I don't even remember her being alive, honestly. Like, you know, like you would think that somebody that successful would have got. You would think that somebody that successful probably would have. Not the Snyderverse, no connection. I'm not saying that this is a Snyderverse, but if this is his story, this is his universe. This is his thing. So, like, you know, the fact of the matter is that, like, you know, he wrote it, Darkseid won because evil prevails as always, because evil always has to prevail in fiction nowadays. And it's like that's kind of like the thing that's the reason why I kind of avoided reading about this universe, because I am so sick and tired of seeing the bad guys win so much, man. It's like I get it. Fiction is evil now. Like bad guys have to win now. Evil has to prevail now. It's like it's like I just choose not to want to see it. That's not what happened at all. You literally just said that Darkseid is like the guy in charge of this universe now. And technically, Darkseid was in charge of the last universe too. Every single time you see him, he was winning yet another fight. Like everybody's like, "Oh my god, he's always beating up Superman because there's a picture of Superman, him tugging on Superman's cape is always so funny." God, man, I hated that. He died and was reborn in the absolute universe as their god. As their god, he is like he's the god of that universe. He was reborn in the absolute universe as a guy in charge of the absolute universe. You said it. Your words, not mine. Also, did he really die? Because like the dark side that the Edgelords love rarely loses a fight. And as a result, he makes it difficult for the heroes who, despite everything, are still trying to be heroes. Well, duh. That's basically what he's always does that. He literally always does that. He literally always makes life miserable for the heroes. That's his whole thing. He makes life miserable for everybody he encounters. He hates his kids. Darkseid even hates his own kids, man. Except for who? Except for which one is it? Which one is which son does he hate the least? God, I always forget his name. Orion, right? Orion? Is it Orion? He was looking for the anti-life equation. Yes, because he wants to make everybody miserable. Because the anti-life equation is misery. Is misery. It's like pain, right? It's like pain divided by misery plus anger or something. God, man. I'm such a nerd when it comes to that. In his universe, he just wants power so he can invade the main universe. Yeah. Like, you're telling me stuff I already know. It's like that's Darkseid's whole shtick. That's why they're having a DC KO event. This is so weird to hear you talk about because you're normally more into Marvel than you are into DC. It's like it's really kind of dope to hear you like devote this much focus into DC like you are. I commemorate that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's like, bro, you're just basically giving me the ABC of like who Darkseid is. Darkseid is literally just a troll. He's an obnoxious troll. He just hurts people for no reason. God dog, man. Like they really made Bruce massive up in here. Oh, the DCKO event. What is it? Another stupid tournament where it's like, oh, heroes versus heroes. Nope, heroes and villains are involved. What? Oh God. All right. So what are we doing? The DC is a tournament though, right? So people don't want to see the screen share. Absolutely not. People don't like it when I screen share. But also, like, I'm reading the DC comics right now, and I can't really like. I'm a little nervous about like I'm a little nervous about like screen sharing the DC comics. So I don't really want to do that. Like, I'll sooner do it on like my Valiant. I'll sooner do like Valiant or like Image or whatever. But like, I don't know. I don't want to tick off Warner Brothers. Because I tried to like screen share something before, and I tried to screen share like something before, and I think it was like copyrighted, and it gave me a black screen. And another time, I screen shared somebody else's YouTube channel and muted my whole video. So I'm trying my best. I'm just trying to be careful. But yeah, like every single time I screen share like my lesson. Yeah, but about every single time I screen share like my lesson or like the Duolingo stuff, like I be getting like when I start, I get like maybe about like 4 or 5 or 6 people at the most. And then when I start doing my Duolingo lesson, it goes down to like 2. Yeah, Bruce is big, bro. They got that boy looking like huge up in here. And he's always been lean in cuisine, but in this one, that boy muscular. Or as the Outrunners will say, he's vascular, bro. Has Waylon always been a black dude? Has Waylon always been a black dude? Big Jim Slade. This dude, he always knows how to get my goat. He always knows how to get my goat. Big Jim Slade. Why would you say that? Now I know the capital of Nebraska is Lincoln. Now I remember that the capital of Nebraska is Lincoln. Man, I saw Bruce and thought, Big Jim Slade. I am so mad. Oh my God, dude. Okay. I really hate the fact that like now I know that God, it doesn't. It's unfair to be that massive. Like, why are you that big for? You don't need to. You don't. You're not doing it. What are you trading for? Look at Bruce's other friends, bro. He already just brought him up. Eddie, Harvey, Oz. I don't know who Eddie is. But I do know Harvey is obviously Two Face. Oz is Cabo. Oz is Cobblepot. Selena. Ugh. But I don't know who's Eddie. Eddie. All right. Is Eddie? Oh, the Riddler. Never mind. Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Enigma. I know. I cannot believe that they were friends. This is so weird. This is so weird. I also hate the penguin. Like I don't and I love that twist. Yeah, this is a weird picture, man. Like there's a picture of them all together as kids. Bruh, don't do that to me, man. Like don't do that to me. Because I hate the penguin. The penguin is like literally my least favorite Batman villain because like anybody who knows me personally, you know that I hate the mafia, I hate the mob, I hate anything that deals with that crap. I hate those people. I hate what they do. I hate what they are. I hate it. I hate every reference to them. That's the reason I've never watched The Sopranos because I hate the mob. It's like they're just a bunch of sociopaths who just pick on poor people. Screw them. But it's like now that I'm seeing it's like he's friends with the penguin. I almost don't want to read this anymore because of that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The hell is they got on their head? Is that supposed to be Black Mask? Oh God, that looks disgusting. This dude got balls on his head. Yeah, I hate Cobblepot. Cobblepot is my least favorite one. Like Waylon, I can understand. You know, he lives in the sewer. He minds his own business. Every so often, he eats people. He's not a good guy, but at least he minds his own business. Nigma, he just be trolling people and like calling them dumb because they can't get his riddles down. Like Clayface is tragic. Like I don't know. Clayface was, I used to be a star, and now I'm nothing. You know what I'm saying? I understand Clayface a little bit, but it's like, but Cobblepot, like he was like his initial story was that he used to be like the mayor, right? Like he used to be like a politician, and then he became a mobster and just started he just became a mobster. Screw the penguin. I hate that dude. I hated Clayface after Growing Pains. Wait, Growing Pains, the TV show? Wait, Clay, like Growing Pains, the TV show? What are you talking about? All right. That was the name of an episode. Oh, okay. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. The only episode I remember of Clayface was the one where he was like, and really was like when you sort of get his origin and you figure out what kind of person he is and what he's going through and stuff like that. And then like, you know, he encounters all the characters that he played, and he just like, you know, you find out that he's just a sad dude. You know, I don't know. Something about that made me hate him a little less. Like I do know that I mean he's still an evil he's still an evil idiot, but it's like it's understandable for him because of the fact that it's like, you know, like I'll say this, I can tolerate some villains because of the fact that I understand their tragedies and stuff like that, but like I still want to see them being brought to justice. Cobblepot is not one of those people. Cobblepot is just somebody I just want to see get like wailed on every time he shows up. Like Cobblepot and the Joker, I just want to see them like when they show up on screen. I just want to see them just a punch in the face, just one punch in the face. I don't care about anything else. Just like, you know, Cobblepot, wham, Joker, wham. You know what I'm saying? Just every single time they show up, they could continue talking after that. They could even like no sell the punch. The whole idea is I just want to see them get chin checked when they show up, and they rarely ever do because writers love bad guys. That's what I'm saying, man. I write my story, bro. That's what's happening in my story. Bad guys are getting chin checked. I don't care. Cobblepot doesn't even go to Arkham. That's what I'm saying. Cobblepot doesn't go to Arkham. Why not? Why can't Cobblepot go to Arkham? He is kind of the reason why Gotham is as bad as it is. Like what repercussions does that dude get for all the crap that he's done? Like, does he ever get in trouble? Somebody need to swing on him a few times, man. I just want to see that dude lose a tooth. I want to see that dude get beaten so badly that it breaks his face. I want him to get Kamaru Usman, bro. I want to see him get the Kamaru Usman because he's not criminally insane. I do not care. I want to see he goes to Blackgate. I don't know what that is. I just want to see somebody just break his face. I want somebody to like give him the Kamaru Usman to Colby Covington treatment. I'm talking, I broke your face. There's another one, Falcone too. I want to see Falcone get his face crushed. No, I think Falcone's dead, right? Carmine is dead, right? Like he's dead. I want him to be dead, but if he's not dead, I want to see him get his face caved in every single time he pops up too. Gotham has Arkham and Blackgate is an actual prison. Okay, I get it. Joker doesn't go to Blackgate because he's insane. I don't care. I want to see Joker get punched in his mouth. I want to see Joker like every single time before he laughs. I want to see him just get chin checked. I'm so sick and tired of seeing Joker not get chin checked. One of the big reasons why I try to avoid Batman comics in general is because Joker doesn't get chin checked enough, and they really hammer it home that Bruce and Selina got a thing going on. Like I don't care. I don't care about Bruce and Selina's little love romance angle. I'm trying to see bad guys get punched in the mouth. Can a brother see some bad guys get punched in the mouth? Is that too much to ask for? That's the reason why I like Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls, that's a show. That's something I could appreciate right there. Powerpuff Girls, man, you know what I'm saying? You see a bad guy and the Powerpuff Girls, chin check them. Bam! They don't even have fingers. They don't even have knuckles, and they feeding everybody knuckle sandwiches. Throw hands. They knock them out. Powerpuff Girls was a good show, man. You see a bad person, you see a bad person, you see some teeth flying everywhere. That's what you see. These hyperly complicated stories where the bad guy is actually, everyone's going to tell you that you definitely don't read comics. All I'm saying, How often does the Joker get chin checked, bro? How often does the Joker get chin checked? Hello, Miss Christie. How you doing today? It's good seeing you. How you been? Like, I'm reading comics now, and all I know is that, like, all I'm saying is the question is simple. How often does the Joker get his mouth? How often does the Joker often? I'm talking about get punched in the mouth, bro. I'm not talking about get put in prison, or I'm not talking about get put in prison or, you know, like properly apprehended. I'm talking about how often does Joker get his jawline realigned? Every single time I see Joker, he's running away. And I get it. Yeah, run away from getting your chin checked. But he's always running away. Dude never gets it. I'm tired of that. I want to see bad guys get beat up. He gets decked often. Oh, man, decked. Man, I haven't heard that in forever. There was a whole battle between him and Batman and everything. Yeah, a battle. That means fair fight. That means that's a fair fight. You know what I'm saying? That means that Joker's not getting beat up. He's beating people up also. I'm talking about a one-sided beatdown of Joker. I'm talking like you know how in Powerpuff Girls, like when a bad guy shows up, you just know that they're going to get absolutely wrecked because like absolutely just destroyed because they just attacked Townsville. That doesn't happen with the Joker. They always like make Joker either A, fast enough that he doesn't get hit, or B, strong enough that like he can hit back. I'm tired of that. Beat up villains. These writers nowadays. Well, it won't be a good story if the villain is weak. Shut up. Powerpuff Girls was on for years. You have no idea what you're talking about. Shut up, man. I said I want to see a one-sided beatdown of the Joker. You and I both know that there is no one-sided beatdowns of the Joker. There's like name a villain who gets like the absolute crap kicked out of him. Name a villain who is like absolutely atrocious who get the crap kicked out of them. Name three villains. Name three villains who are like evil, right? Who actually lose a fist fight one-sided with absolutely no pushback, none. They just like I'm talking just a completely a one-sided beatdown. Name three. Name three. You read more comics than I do. I'll give you that. You read more comics than I do. So name me three. Oh my God. This dude, Mahito. I don't know who that is. God, dog, they really stabbed this dude in the eyes. What? Oh my God. Okay, Mahito Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, like I said, I don't read Jujutsu Kaisen, so you got me there. You still got two more, bruh. Jim Gordon's the mayor? This is a weird universe, man. Mayor Jim Gordon? Nah, that's weird. That's weird. So who's the chief of police? Is it a question? Tonight, Mayor Jim Gordon is holding an emergency town hall to discuss. Go read Joker's Last Laugh and get back with me. Joker's Last Laugh. Joker's Last Laugh. Is that the one where Joker is a sane one and Bruce is the crazy one? Joker's Last Laugh? Man, nah. Not reading Joker's Last Laugh. Hey, he won. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome for him. He got away with being a jerk. All I'm saying is that, like, if he doesn't get, all I'm saying is if he doesn't get if he doesn't get, like, you know, the gold tooth smacked out of his mouth, then, like, I have every reason to tell you lied to me. Now, better yet, I'll be like, I can tell you wrong. I'll read Joker's Last Laugh. I will. I'll read Joker's Last Laugh, and I'm going to be like, you wrong. I got 3 people up in here, and I'm yelling at my homeboy BTR. Okay, that's wild, man. That's wild. I shouldn't be yelling at my homeboy like this. All right, who else is up in the chat right now? Because if I'm not mistaken, it should be Miss Christie, and I'm gonna assume Miss Tam is still up in here. Thank you, Miss Tam. I appreciate that. Shout out to the, like, I ain't gonna lie. I love the fact that there's ladies who watch my lives. I really appreciate that, because for a really long time I was under the impression that women hate me, and I still kind of believe that a little bit. So I'm slowly starting to, like, realize that maybe women don't hate me like I think that they do, but it's still a challenge. It's still a challenge to, like, just sort of, like, think past that. Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. Come on, man. Sorry, y'all. I'm still here. I'm just charging my phone up. At least I'm trying to anyway. This thing. Oh, man, this sucks. But okay, so I'm still reading this. It's kind of I was just thinking about playing Final Fantasy VII. Oh, that's dope. You play Final Fantasy VII? That's cool. Heck yeah. The most recent one, or the old one from, like, way back in the day? The old one? Oh, you got the old one? That's cool. That is cool. That's cool. Like, you know, like, that is really, really cool, because I ain't got the old one. So anybody who has it, yeah, I definitely respect that. Like, for those who, like, I never really had the chance to play, like, old school games and stuff like that, because I grew up poor, and I always wanted to have a Sega Dreamcast, and I will always be mad at anybody who has a Sega Dreamcast, because it's like I always wanted one when I was a kid and I never got it. It's like if I were to get one now, I would still be mad about the fact that I didn't get it sooner. I know that makes you sound bratty, but it's like it's not, because at that point it's not about the it's not about the game. It's about the what's the word? It's not the game. It's not about the game. It's about the metaphor. There's a word for it. The I don't want to say sympathetic factor. There's a word for nostalgia. I mean, it could be nostalgia. That's kind of in the same vein, but I'm thinking about something else. But yeah, it's the principle of it. The principle is like, it's not about the game. It's about the principle of it. It's like, because I wanted it when I wanted it, and now that it's like, yeah, like if I get ready to get a Sega Dreamcast right now, it will probably like not even be that great either. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Sega Dreamcast is ultimately just the GameCube on crack, right? Oh boy. Definitely not ready to hear this. So you see how brutal Batman is? Yeah, I am, and it's really kind of gross. Like I haven't even finished the first chapter yet, and like this party animals are like really making me mad. Like I'm really kind of hoping that at some point they get like beat the hell up, but it's like I already kind of see exactly how gross they are, how terrible they are, and I just want to see how bad they become, like how bad they get it. I just want them to get it now. It's so weird seeing Mayor Jim Gordon. I was watching Subway takes the other day, and someone's hot take was that Batman was just a see. I hate that. I hate that because like people who a lot of people the only reason why the big reason why the big reason why a lot of people hate Batman, it came from the versus discussions. And the versus discussion is because people used to say Batman was like the ultimate hero and was like the ultimate tough guy. And people would say, oh no, Batman, his superpower is prep time. And without prep time, he will lose everything that he's in because he'll lose all the time. And then as time went by, people started like saying, oh, Batman will lose to so-and-so because he wouldn't have prep time. And he'll lose all these fights because when it came to prep time. And then when people started saying that Batman will lose every fight without prep time, they started trying to find more reasons to hate him. And one of the biggest reasons they can come across was the fact that he was rich and he worked for the police, which people don't understand that Gotham is a crime-ridden hellhole. So it's like, of course he's going to work for the police because the people that he's working against are killing innocent people. And it's like, is less to do with fighting. That's what I'm saying. It's like going the reason why I hate it about people, like, it's like they always say, oh, he's a fascist because he's a rich guy who's working with the police and he could be using his money to sort of help everybody and do like some sort of social programs to help decrease crime and stuff like that. And he actually does do that in universe. It just doesn't go right because Gotham is just that bad of a hellhole. And people are just that evil. People are just that screwed up. It's like, and also Gotham is much bigger than people think it is. So it's like, while he's helping out one part of Gotham, another part of Gotham is kind of getting screwed up. It's like, it's really kind of like, I really hate that. I really hate it when people be like, yeah, he could be doing so much of this awesome stuff. And it's like, He's broke now, y'all. Like, y'all know he broke now, right? Dude ain't rich no more. It's like he's just smart. Bro, is Barbara Black in this universe? Holy crap. But yeah, I hate that because like literally the same thing that everybody says about like Batman is the same thing they literally say about every main character and every hero because like the fiction fandom, fiction fan base is like edge lord as hell now. They literally want every villain to win. They literally want every bad guy to succeed. Like I don't like people's takes when it comes to fiction anymore because all their takes ultimately go boil down to evil should prevail because there's no such thing as actual good. Their whole logic is that every hero is bad because they actually have some sort of terrible thing that they support or terrible thing that they're fighting for, and they're actually not as good as everybody makes them out to be. So because there's no good, then everybody is evil. So why not have the most evil person win? Because it's just a competition on who could be the toughest person. For them, it's about might makes right. It's all about fighting for these idiots. I don't. It's like they don't care about morality. That's not everyone's take. Okay, that's most people's take. Okay, we really just gonna act like we really gonna act. Okay, the question is okay. Better question: does nobody talk like that? Is there no one? Am I just making this up? Am I just making this up? You hang out in the wrong communities. No, I don't. I don't hang out in these communities no more, dog. I just encounter them. I just listen. I just look at these people at this point. Like, bro, the average fiction fan is evil, bro. Like, you ever actually sit down and pay attention to how people be playing video games sometimes? They always want to kill every NPC or just beat up innocent people or something. It's like, bro, these are the people who just haven't outgrew Grand Theft Auto. Who cares? I'm not saying that. Like, that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Is like, I'm just like I said, I'm just going off of what I know. That's the reason why I don't really like follow a lot of fictional. I don't really follow a lot of like people who have like fictional point of views and stuff like that. I don't follow like fictional reviewers and stuff like that because everybody is not everybody, but almost everybody is a bigot. Almost everybody is mean. Almost everybody is a bully or something or that or other. It's like, nah, man, I'm not trying to deal with these people no more. Like, the fiction community is like tainted with like white supremacy and sociopaths. I'm good. Like, I just want to see bad guys get whooped. Banner Incredible Hulk does nothing but cover Hulk. He does nothing but just tell the Hulk stories. Okay. Holy crap. Does he use his ears? That's cool. Oh man, he's beat the crap out of these dudes. Hell yeah. That's a big dude. Okay, Banner, Incredible Hulk. Okay, I'm not all right. You know what? I'll say most fans. Okay, most fiction fandoms are sociopaths. Whoa, wait. Is he using his emblem as a? Is he using his emblem? Holy moly! His emblem is a. That's so cool. Dude, I am loving, bro. I am loving this Batman. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is okay. You know what? You're right. You know what? You're right. I love it. I love it. This is like my favorite. This is my favorite. My this is definitely my favorite rendition of Batman so far. Absolute Batman is so cool. He came in and just that's, I love how he uses the emblem on his chest, bro. I love that. That is the sound of a DC-34 automatic shotgun, son. There are only 3 of them in the world. It will blow your brains all over the sidewalk before you even blink. Yeah, that emblem is kind of cool. That emblem is cool. This is dope. Oh my god. Yo, man, I'm loving this. You know what? Hey, bro, you know what? You got me. You got me. Absolute Batman is dope. I love this. Mama Wayne is still alive. Let's go. I'm so glad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm loving this. I love this phrase. Whatever you hear, do not open this door. Bats walk on their hands? I didn't know that. Wait, is that real? Is that true? Bats walk on their hands? Do bats walk on their hands? That's something to look into. Yeah, that's dope. Holy crap, dude. Okay. I'm loving this. I am loving this. Okay. You know what? You got to start recommending me more like comics, dude. I really, you know how to pick them. Bane of Reckoning knows how to pick good comics, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really thought that this was going to be some edgelord crap. I really thought this was going to be some, like, I really thought this was going to be some I'm actually the Joker kind of crap. But it's like, no, this is dope actually. Oh crap! It actually, it still is edgelord crap. This dude's about to, man. Never contact me again. God, dog. What did you do to Julia, bro? Besides abandoning her for, war stuff. Does he have a gun? Yo, does this dude have a piece? Dang, that is okay. Batman with a piece. That's tripping me out, man. That's tripping me out. I'm not cool with this. I don't know. Like, I mean, I get it. It's different Batman, but this dude got a whole blam, thank you, ma'am, on him. Like, that is crazy. Yo. Okay, this is the coolest thing I ever read. This is indeed the coolest thing I ever read. You know what? Hey, Bane, you got me, dog. You got me. You won. You won, dog. You won. You know what? I thought this was going to be some edgelord stuff. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still yapping, but like, holy crap, man. You got me. I'm sold. I'm sold on this. Part 1 was mad dope. Okay, so I got 3 people up in here still. Is Miss Tam, Miss Christie up in here doing her business, and Miss Christie up in here while she's doing her thing, and my homeboy BTR up in the business. Okay, that's cool. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and continue on. I finished this chapter, by the way. I said I really hate, like I said, I really hate the blank space that's going to probably be in this video. Yeah, I really hate the blank space because I know I'm just looking at the screen and not saying anything. I hate it when I do that. But yeah, that's going to change in a few minutes after I finish this. The final pages will make me angry. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's probably some edgelord crap, huh? Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, there's gonna be some edgelord crap. Oh god. Okay, I figured it out. No problem. Okay, what else? Alrighty. I am done with that first chapter. It blew my mind. I love it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do a share screen of Comics Plus because that is what we are doing now. Okay. So obviously gonna go ahead and continue on with my attempted voice acting. I'm going to do for Bone. When we last checked off, King Doc has invaded the forest. The Joker at the end. Yes, I know. I was trying not to spoil that. So when we last checked off, King Doc has invaded the forest. They met the Red Dragon. They destroyed their house, and Phone Bone found Smiley at Barrelhaven. So we are now going to go ahead and continue on with this. Obviously, I'm going to be reading for Thorn as well, even though I'm not a lady. Stop. We're too late. And obviously, this is what remains of Thorn and Grandma Ben's home after the rat creatures had invaded the forest. So we are going to go to Phony's Inferno. I can't believe it. They destroy your grandma's house. Let me down. Wait a minute. I know it looks bad, but we need to be careful. We're not gonna help your grandmother by rushing out in the open. We need to make sure that there are no rat creatures hanging around. They might be watching. I don't care, Grandma. I'll go with Authority. Wait for me. Come on, Grandma. Can you hear me? Grandma Ben, where are you? Thorn, is that you, dear? Oh, good. You're safe. Grandma, are you all right? Of course I am, dear. I fought the rats back in the big war. Besides, I wasn't really in danger. When you and Bone left the house, all the fight went out of them. I was much more worried about you. We almost got caught, but the dragon saved us. I love her face, man. Look at Grandma Ben's face. Like, I love this. I love this woman. Look at her face, dog. Now, for those who are just now watching this video, in this universe, they don't believe in the dragons. Actually, it took Rose a little bit of time to believe in the dragon. A real dragon, Grandma. Look, I can see. Hello, dragon. Hello, dragon. Hello, Rose. It's been a while. Yep. Do they know each other? They know each other. Well, looks like everything's under control here. I guess I'll be going. Yep. Come on, Ted. Kind of makes you wonder, don't it? Grandma, what are you doing? That dragon just saved our lives. Not now, Thorn. Mr. Bone from Boneville and I have to have a little chat. Oh boy, I hope she doesn't throw him through a window. And you have a lot of things to do before the spring fair. The fair? You're not worried about you're not still worried about your cow race. What about Phony Bone and Smiley? We have to find them. Bone and I will hitch the cart. You will be a sweetheart and put out the fire on the roof. She's not even listening to us. Can you believe she wants to go to the fair? Are you kidding? I still can't get over the fact that she has a first name. Dear, I'm not a complete nincompoop. We'll be safer in town. And with any luck, we'll be able to find his cousins. But please, Thorn, we have to go. We don't know if they're safe. You're right. I'll go take care of the roof. We packed everything last night, so the luggage is already out in the barn. Come join us when you get done. Come on, Bone. Grandma, what was that with you and the dragon? Do you guys know each other? I'll ask the questions. I want to know why those monsters were after you, and I want the truth. I have no idea. Honest, I've never done anything to them. What about that shifty cousin of yours? You think Phony Bone might have had some dealings with him? No, ma'am. We don't have rat creatures where we come from. In fact, we never even heard of rat creatures before we got run out of Boneville. Well, actually, I wasn't run out of Boneville. Phony was. Smiley and I just helped him get away. What did he do? Phony decided he was going to run for mayor. His campaign slogan was, and I got the money to do it too. That was his campaign slogan. So the Bones ran him out of town for that, huh? Well, good for them. Well, anybody can run for mayor, even Phony. That greedy little loudmouth, not in my town, he couldn't. Well, he can in Boneville. Anyway, he wanted to make the official announcement a big social event. So he decided to throw a picnic down on the banks of the Rolling Bone River. There's this beautiful park there. There's green sloping lawns that stretch out to the edge of the water, and it's just far enough from the hustle and bustle of downtown Boneville that there won't be any distractions. Phony invited everyone in town, and he promised free food for anybody who showed up. Pretty soon, the picnic was all the talk of Boneville. Then the day arrived, and the whole town turned out. The kids were playing under the trees, and the women wore sunbonnets and fancy dresses. The picnic was off to a pretty good start. There's a statue in the park of Boneville's founder, Big Johnson Bone. And since my cousins and I are descendants of his, Phony wanted to make his announcement right in front of the statue. And just to add festivities, Phony had a 50-foot balloon made of himself. The balloon was tied to old Big Johnson. Fasten that in, would you, Bone? Everything was going great. Folks were listening to the Firehouse Band and enjoying the sunshine. The food was passed out, and anybody was eating plenty of prune tarts for everyone. Prune tarts? Yeah, Phony. He got a good deal on some prunes from a discount prune broker. Of course. Now, the thing I don't like about this is that it has a lot of accent marks on it, so I don't know if he's speaking with an accent or not. So I'm Southern naturally, so I naturally want to speak in a Southern accent while voicing this part. But it feels weird. I want to say it like this: everything was going great. Everything was going great. Folks were listening to the Firehouse and enjoying the sunshine. The food was passed out, and there was plenty of prune tarts for everyone. That's how I want to do it. But it feels weird saying that because so far I haven't been doing that. But I'll keep going. Phony got a good deal of some prunes from a discount prune broker. Of course. So, anyways, he makes the announcement, right? He gets up and declares his candidacy for mayor of Boneville. I still think that's when they should have run him out. Then there was this gust of wind that came off the river and pulled the balloon loose. The statue came off his base and was dangling off the balloon's ankle. All of a sudden, the giant inflatable Phony Bone is started moving towards the crowd. Oh my. Yeah, it was amazing. My first grade teacher, Miss Crabbone, was first to panic. She started screaming and running back and forth. The balloon chased her into the river before Smiley and I could let the air out of it. It was awful. Everyone was stunned. At first, nobody moved. They just sat there with this look of horror on their face. And that's when they ran you out of town? No, that's when the bad prunes kicked in. Hey, Smiley, take that tub of glass. Hold on. Hey, Smiley, take that tub of glasses back to your buddy. Round the mugs again. Yes, sir, Mr. Down. Hey there, Phony. Lucia says you got to wash these pronto. We got a lot of thirsty customers out front. Of course, I'd make sure everybody gets a new clean mug with each drink. Yeah, I noticed. I just want you to know, I've been working on the plan. I've been spreading rumors all day that Grandma Ben is too old to win the race this year. Is anybody buying it? I'm the bartender. They gotta believe me. This is too easy. We'll cover all the bets, and then when Grandma wins, we'll be rich. Of course, when Grandma gets into town, everybody's gonna see she's perfectly fit. I've got that covered with phase 2, the mystery cow. A cow that will build up in everybody's imagination that can't be beat. Wait, is that the part where I get to wear the cow suit? Oh, joy! Yeah, that's the part. But you're gonna throw the race. Remember, we want Grandma Ben to win. Well, naturally, I'm looking forward to wearing the cow suit, but what do you get out of it? What do you get out of it? After all, the locals don't use money. They trade goods and services. It does sound like my plans amassing a huge fortune and returning to Boneville in triumph. But still, the play is the thing. And if all these yokels have poultry products, then I'll take it. Besides, I have a hankering to take the prosperities of this fine establishment to the planters. You with me? Sure. It doesn't make any difference to me, but then not much does. Good. Now get back out there and keep spreading the rumors. And quit bringing me dirty dishes to wash. Fencible P-Bone, at last I have found you. Who, me? How you know my name? You should be grateful indeed that your friends interfered on your behalf last night. I am forced to use much more subtle methods of contacting you. What the heck are you talking about? Your cousin, Phone Bone, has awakened a great red dragon. For this, I will kill him. Whoa, wait a minute, pal. You leave Phone Bone alone. What do you care for friends? All that matters to you is personal gain. I'm warning you. Don't come any closer. I have wasted enough time on you as it is. I have even jeopardized my own plans, but we have unfinished business, you and I. Yeah, like what? Your soul. Sorry, guys, but Lucius says you gotta watch these. Uh-oh. So there he is, okay? Ishmael's laying in his bunk waiting for his mysterious new roommate to show up. Suddenly, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. The door swings open, and there, standing in the doorway, is this, from the light, in the hall behind him is Queequeg, and he's carrying shrunken heads. What's going on back there? Oh, hello, Thorn. Are you talking about the whale again? Well, it just so happens that Grandma likes to hear about good books. She appreciates fine literature. Hey, Grandma, wake up. Are we already there? Not quite, but I thought I should wake you up. Is something wrong? It looks like the road is blocked up ahead. There are some trees down across the path. Stop the cows. There's a standing under the tree just off to the side of the road. You see that? Well, I'll be. That looks like old Jonathan Oakes. Let's find out what he's up to. Let's go, cow. Good afternoon, John Oakes. What in the world are you doing out? Why are you what are you doing? What in the world are you doing? Let me read that again. Good afternoon, John Oakes. What in the world are you doing? Why are these trees blocking the road? Good day, Grandma Ben. Lucius has us blocking the road. There were some strange doings in the woods last night. The hairy men were out. Yes, we saw them. May we pass? Oh, yes, ma'am. Come around the end here. Hello, Miss Thorne. Hello, John. Good luck in the big race, Grandma. Everyone's betting on you. Thank you, dear. Of course, we stuck together. We're friends, aren't we? Oh my God, this boy is head over heels in love. Literally, he's head over heels. It'll never work out, kid. It'll never work out. Show of hands. I'm actually still trying to do this. Well, it's about time. Hello, Lucius. How you doing, Rosie? Was the road safe? I was worried about you. The road was clear, except for your roadblock. Oh, I got something for you. Here, I've been saving it in my pocket all day. Oh, aren't you sweet? Well, I had a little extra time in my hands this morning. I got a couple of deadbeats inside taking care of the customers. In fact, they look a lot like this little fella you got here. They do? Yo, Phone Bone! Smiley Bone! Yay, my little pal is safe! Oh my gosh, I was so worried about you. Oh, heck, I can take care of myself. I'm big, but you're small and you don't have anybody to look after you. Hold me out so I can take a look at you. Do it look good? You look good, man. Where's Phony? He's a Sud. He's right inside. I'll call him out. Now, just a minute. I don't want everybody out here. Who'll take care of the customers? Let them go, Lucius. These boys haven't been together for months. Those boys owe me a lot of eggs, Rosie. Oh, those boys owe me a lot of eggs, Rosie. All right. Call him out, but then get back to work. Thanks, you big lug. Hey, Phony, come out. Phone Bone's here. So, once again, small one, your friends have come to you. But make no mistake, we will complete our transaction. For you have been spared for now, Fonsipo P-Bone. He's thralling. Oh my God. Phony, phone bone. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure I got that. I'm pretty sure I'm expecting that from some people I meet soon. Okay. And that is the end of volume 1. We get to volume 2 a little bit later. Is there something wrong with the volume, or did you stop talking? I've been talking the whole time. Okay, I'm gonna look for the second one. That's Bone, volume 1. I'm gonna get straight to volume 2. That's volume 8. Holy crap. Okay. Volume 7. Give me a second. Volume 6. Volume 4. Volume 9. Come on, man. Here we go. The Great Cow Race. My favorite part of this thing. Let's go. All right. Show of hands. Who can hear me out there? The show of hands. Who can hear me? Who can hear me? I need to. Oh boy. Okay. Once again. All right. Can anybody else not hear me? I got 3 people up in here, y'all. Come on. Y'all, now I don't. God dog it. I literally read all that, and I was really proud of that too. Okay. All right. Second response going once. I need to know if people can hear me. Second response going twice. Okay, I'm going to give myself 9 minutes. Anybody? You heard me when I started. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I genuinely have no clue what's going on. Okay. Alrighty. That is my cue then. I had to go downstairs. I heard you even though my phone was upstairs. Oh, okay. Well, but like from what I can understand, my people can't hear me, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits a little bit because I don't know what's going on with. Oh, you can hear me now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dedicate these last 7 minutes to opening up the Great Cow Race because this is my favorite part of this comic. So we're gonna keep going, and like I said, I love the Great Cow Race. I love how ridiculous this is because this makes sense in context. I love this. The Spring Fair. Let's go. Fun fact: when I actually started reading Bone, when I actually started reading this comic, this was the comic that I actually This is the one that I saw, the very first one, because I didn't read the volume before it, so I didn't know anything about the context. I just thought it was a little creative. I liked how it was. I thought this was ElfQuest with Disney in it, and I didn't really specifically know what I was getting into. But when I finally actually sat down and I read this entire thing, loved it. I think I want to say I got the omnibus, like the full bone comic on here. I want to say I got it, but I want to say it's probably like at my parents' house or something. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dedicate my last few minutes to this. The Spring Fair. Don't you just love it, Phone Bone? The smells, the colors. I have to admit, this is a pretty good way to wind up our adventure. So why the long face? You found your cousins, and in a couple of days, you'll be heading back to Boneville. Yeah, at the phone, Smiley finished washing dishes to pay off the room and board. Come on, cheer up. Let's enjoy ourselves. We only have a few more days together. Poor guys in love. You know what I want? Some honey. Let's go find a honey booth. Okay, Thorn. I didn't know you like honey so much. I love it. At the fair, you can get honey from the southern end of the valley. It's sweeter. And the boys who sell it are cuter. Oh, wow, this guy. Oh, wow. Poor guy. Man, that's what you get for falling in love, Phone. You know, I'll bet the forest is full of honey. Come on, let's go look for a beehive. The bees around here are too big. Besides, what fun would that be? Poor guy. There's a booth that sells dyes. We'll have to come back here later. I bet I can get some honey for you for free. Oh, I'm sure you could. Oh, look, there's a honey seller. Hello, we'd like to buy a couple of combs. Over right. Hold on. Step right over here, miss. My name's Tom. What's yours? Thorn. Do you have anything from South Valley? Sure do. Got combs from Sweet South Valley from my Pawa, and from Pawa. But a sweet little thing like you probably wants honey from Athea. Here, just smell it. Nothing in the whole valley compares to it, except maybe you. All right, on the Riz charts, how is that line? Feel free to rate that line real quick. Here, just smell it. Nothing in the whole valley compares to it, except maybe you. It does smell nice. Like I said, on the Riz charts, like how did that go? Want to take a whiff, little fella? You ought to appreciate it with a nose like that. Hey! What is he anyway? Does he always follow you around? He's my friend, and we can both smell the honey just fine. We'll take 2 combs. It's not that big. Why don't you lose the Cupid doll and come back? I could tell you all the gatherings down in giant trees down south. I'm not a Cupid doll. I'm a bone from Boneville. And what is that? What makes you so great? I'm a real man. I face swarms of man-eating bees with nothing but a little smoke to put them to sleep. Oh, come on. How hard can it be to steal honey from sleeping bees? Why don't you topple off back to the freak show? I'm trying to talk to the lady. Like she doesn't have anything better to do than to listen to a carny brag about climbing a tree? Oh, yeah? Well, Runt, what do you think of this? Hey, you want to arm wrestle? That's enough. You can't talk about my friend that way. Come on, Phone Bone. What were you thinking? I've never seen you act that way before. He started it with the crack about my nose. I don't care who started it. It was embarrassing. But when you can walk around in a fair without getting into a fight, come find me. Until then, I'd rather be by myself. Huh. You know, looking back at this scene now, it kind of makes more sense. What'd I do? He started it. You ought to appreciate with a nose like that. What a smart aleck. Whoops. Honey. Oh, this is great. I'm going to get Thorn some honey myself. How hard can it be? I just need some grass, and I'll smoke really good when I light it. And then I'll wave the smoke in front of the hive until the bees fall asleep. This is going to be like taking candy from a baby. Now to just shimmy up the tree. Nothing to it. Easy as pie. Piece of cake. Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Whoa, there it is. Oh, look at that. It's the mother lode. That's funny. I thought there'd be more bees around. I wonder why there aren't a bunch of bees guarding the hive. It only takes one. Give me that cigar. Okay. So with that being said, I'm down to my last minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. 2 hours, 2 hours of me just reading comics, trying to get into this a little bit. I really appreciate you guys like coming around, sticking around, and hanging out with me for a little bit. It's always good to kind of have you guys around, and like more love and less hate. Am I right? In the meantime, well, I don't know when I'm going to be able to like do this again. I don't know the next time I'm going to do it, but I am. Obviously, I got to go to work tomorrow. All the other stuff. Love and peace to every single one of y'all out there. Remember, you are more than just a person. You are an experience. You can either be a good experience, a bad experience, or no experience at all. I definitely recommend being either a good experience or no experience because we already have enough bad experiences out here. The last thing we need is somebody being a 2 to 10 on somebody else's bad day. Life is frustrating enough as it is. You know what I'm saying? Spread love and peace. And if you can't spread love and peace, spread nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? We don't need more pain. We don't need more frustration. We don't need more people being mean to each other. Just need love, peace, happiness, safety, care, compassion, everything else. We just need like more empathy too. But yeah, me, I can ramble on all day. Love and peace to every single one of y'all out there. We'll talk again very soon. And in the meantime, yeah, I'm going to keep saying love and peace. I'm going to ultimately, like, there's a reason why I end my channel by saying love and peace. It's more than just one to spread it and more about like the late voice actor, Greg Ayers. But I'll talk more about that some other time. All right. Be cool.